Hey everybody, I'm back. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television for part 2 of my Wednesday morning beach walk, Cinco de Mayo, in North Naples, Florida at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. It's an absolutely gorgeous morning. Clear blue sky so far, a little breeze coming out of the south. Beautiful colors though. I'm down on the boardwalk at the very south end of the park, down in Area 1. One of my favorite times of year. The sea oats are just coming into bloom here, just starting to bloom, getting all their little tassels on them. All the grasses on the dunes are starting to green up, making for some really beautiful photos. A little rough along the shoreline here. We do have a yellow flag flying just because of that. On my walk down here this morning, I did not smell any red tide, so that's a good sign. Did not smell any red tide here at Delnor-Wiggins. I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's hope it stays that way. I love these views looking across the tops of the seagrasses there. The sea oats. That is the image of a beach that I have in my mind. That's what I always think of. That's what I think a beach should look like. A Florida beach. Gorgeous. And we'll just stroll back up to Area 4. No sea turtle nests, unfortunately. At least in the part of the beach that we covered this morning. Hit that share button. Invite your friends to tag along with us. Great way to start your day. A morning at the beach. Nice little hammock, a hammock of sable palms over here. You see these palms all over Florida. More sea oats starting to bloom. A good look up our beach. About a mile of beach here at Delnor-Wiggins, give or take where the tide is at. We're just about at high tide now, if we're not already at high tide. Starting to sweat. Starting to sweat. Temperature's already in the low 80s. Ugh. Good morning. It's gonna be a hot one. Boy. What's that? Helen? Hi. Oh, hi. Good morning. Nice to meet you. It's gonna be a nice hot day today. You got the right idea. Bring those umbrellas. No sea turtles yet. I haven't seen any. Thank goodness. Yesterday I was coughing. Man, it was bad. Have a great day. Some of our beach friends. Helen. Sitting under their umbrella. You definitely want your lotion today and your umbrella. This is a sunburn kind of day. And plenty of water. Plenty of water. Don't forget the water. Even if you're not thirsty, you need to take a swig. But look at that sun. I'm going to pan around here. I can't even look over there, it's so bright. Where is the sun? Just blasting away. This is the north end of Area 1 parking lot where I'm at right now. There's a little picnic area back in there. Yeah, looks like all the vegetation's dried up around in here. Those are some pretty good-sized little waves out there. They're not huge, but for over here on the Gulf, those are pretty nice little waves. Breaking out there on the outer edge of the sandbar. Good morning. I was going to say much better. Yeah, everybody. Yesterday it was just awful out here. Everybody's quite happy this morning out here. How could you not be happy out here? I mean, even if you're unhappy, this is the place you should come if you're unhappy. Great place to come and clear your mind, think positive, no matter what's going on in your world. Come out here, spend a couple hours at the beach and forget about it. Just forget about it. Well, now we're up at the north end of Area 2 already. You can see the boardwalk over there on the right. parking lot is never far from the beach here. That's one of the really nice things about this park. It's just a little short walk. Even the farthest walk is a short walk to the beach from the parking lot. I always like doing this. I just think that's such a cool view. Get down low. Look out to the beach from the bottom of the boardwalk here. I always think that's a cool view. I don't know. The little pathway to paradise there. That sky is incredible. Just a reminder, I know we got a lot of pet lovers here, but there's the rules in this park. You're not allowed to bring your pets out onto the beach. You got to keep them up in the picnic areas, behind the dunes. There's no overnight camping at this state park either. So I mentioned this in part one of my live feed this morning of my beach walk. Just want to remind everyone to keep our friend Roy in their thoughts and prayers. He's starting to slow down and he's admitting it now. He's been fighting it like a trooper. But just say prayers for Roy's comfort as he ages here. As we all age. Anyone else needing prayers, feel free to put your prayer request in the comments. Prayers for you, a friend, a family member, one of your pets, whatever they might be. Let our beach family know. So you can be included in their daily prayers. I'm coming up to the skybox now. I don't see anybody in it. An empty skybox this morning. Over there on the right, under that tall pine tree. Still no red tide. Hallelujah. Oh, I was looking at my phone bill for last month. Pretty impressive on the data usage. Pretty impressive. You know, a lot of plans nowadays, these cell plans, they get you when you go over a certain amount of data. A lot of them give you, 5 gigabytes, maybe 10. Well, that wouldn't come close to being enough for me. You wouldn't believe how much data I use. And it's mostly because of these live feeds. Last month I used 2.1 terabytes of data. That's 2,100 gigabytes. 2,100 gigabytes. Needless to say, my phone bill is kind of up there, but it is unlimited with no slowing down. However, it does crap out on me once in a while. Sprint/T-Mobile. There's no throttling. Sometimes there's just no connection. Cell phones are an amazing tool, aren't they? Remember when you got your first cell phone, how cool that was? If you're like me, it was a big old clunky thing. Some of them were 2 parts. You had a box and the phone. Paid by the minute. You paid by the minute for cell phone service. I remember when they first came out, we'd keep a cell phone for emergencies and we'd use pagers at work. And if it was an emergency, if you got like a 911 page, you knew that was an emergency to call the office. Other than that, the cell phones were just for emergencies at work. Pagers. Do you remember your first digital watch? Your first calculator? Your first little handheld portable calculator? You remember those things? Your first portable radio? We're going back here. Your first television, maybe your first color television. 8 tracks, oh man, remember when the 8 tracks came out, how you had to have that? And then the quadraphonic sound. Not surround sound, quadraphonic. And as far as fidelity, they stunk. The fidelity quality of 8 tracks wasn't that great. Same as cassettes when they came out. Nothing like the good old LPs. Like the vinyl. I'm not even gonna go into the disco years. Oh my gosh. The shoes, the pants, oh my gosh. Leisure suits. I gotta say though, ladies, I did love those tube tops. Those were awesome. Incense. Oh man, every record store you go into had incense for sale. That was a big thing. Specs music stores. I don't know if, I think there's still Specs music around in places. All the posters that would glow in the black lights. Memory lane. Memory lane. It's fun taking a drive down memory lane once in a while. If you enjoy our mornings together, if you appreciate what I do rely on your financial generosity, your kindness. If you like what I do, and if you'd like to send a little tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every dollar counts, believe me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. You know, it's really just about impossible for me to keep up with all the comments that are made to my videos and photos. But believe me, they don't go on unread. Everyone appreciates what you have to say here. Even if you don't see a like or a love or a laugh from me, depending on the comment, I appreciate it. I appreciate your friendship. I have met some wonderful people and have made some wonderful friendships over the years of walking the beach here. Met so many interesting people. And kind. Everybody out here is just kind. Kind and caring. I think it's something about the beach. You know, the beach attracts good people. That's our common denominator. That's, after all, that's the lure. That's what people first see in the mornings, is they'll see the beach here and wonder what's going on. And then sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just think it's all about the beach, when in reality the beach is just a little tiny part of it. The beach is just our background for our little social get-together. It's our little virtual clubhouse where we meet in the morning. Have a great day. It is beautiful. That little breeze feels great. Just cools things down a little bit. is up on the beach. He's up under the pine trees, sitting in the shade. Sitting in the shade with his jacket on and covered up with his towels. He is up there. Joe is a recent transplant down here. He's a great guy. He has been to First Watch with us quite a few times. Joe and his wife Katrina. There's so many great people out here. Well, I think the time has come to call it a morning. It's been quiet, but it's been beautiful. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a financial supporter. Those of you that send tips, donations, thank you. I'll be out here again tomorrow morning, God willing. God willing and weather permitting. So until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Tell all your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Check out my other photos and videos. Hit the like and share. Spread the word, share the love. Bringing people together one beach walk at a time. Bringing wonderful people together one beach walk at a time. That's what it's all about. Until next time, tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.